my name is Addison with Murphy Crochets. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for my inconsistency on posting. I am a mom of 2 kids. I'm working 2 kind of part-time jobs and running my business. So I have been so busy and my kids have been sick. Back to back, they had the flu and then they had human metapneumovirus and then they got RSV. So now they are getting back to normal and I would like to get back to posting. So with all of that being said, I wanted to show you guys, here is my list for the Tulip Festival. The Tulip Festival is a festival I have done for the past 2 years. This will be number 3, and I have completed most of the things on my prep list and I'm so proud of myself. I still need to make 12 cats. I need to finish the 6 ants that I made. I have 9 turtles I need to make, but I have all of the heads done and I started on the body, so those are kind of like half done. I still need to make 8 chunky mushrooms. And then I do still need to make 66 keychains. That one though, I'm not stressed about. If I don't get to it, I don't get to it. I'm not that worried. And then my grandpa had made me some of these. This is the one that I bought and then he traced it and then he made me a bunch more. But I've got 2 of these completed right now. And then I'm working on 2 more. And after I finish these 2, this one and there's another one back here, then I still need to make 2 more after that. So I need a total of 6 of these like dragon trophy heads. But right now I do have a little bit of pattern testing to do and I'm so excited. Let me show you what I'm going to be making. Okay, so I'm going to be making this cutie pie Loch Ness monster by Madeline Mako, and I'm going to make it in Sweet Snuggles yarn, so it's going to be massive, hopefully. And I'm so excited because when I use my Sweet Snuggles yarn, I get to use my favorite crochet hook. This is by Deja Crochets. She is the absolute best, and I have 3 of her hooks currently, plan to get more. And if you guys are interested in purchasing custom resin crochet hooks from her with clover hooks, make sure you use code Murphy10 to get 10% off of your order. Anyways, let's get into making this Loch Ness monster. So for this pattern, we are starting with the head. The head will be sewn onto the body after we finish everything. So let's go. Also, I just want to note that I'm starting the head at 6:52 a.m. and I will check back in when I finish the head and what time it is. So I finished the head. It is 7:14. My oldest just woke up and came downstairs and my youngest is still upstairs. He's awake, just woke up. I'm about to go get him. But this is the head so far and I really love it. These eyes are like perfect for it. It's got a shell and stars in it. I got these eyes from Chunk Plush Crochet, I think is what it is. But yeah, here's the head. Alright guys, so now I am making breakfast. I'm making potatoes and then I'm gonna have some eggs, so it'll be like a breakfast bowl type of thing. I'm making that for me and my boys, and I'll save some for my husband too because he gets off work early today. So let me show you. Just a little peek. Potatoes cooking and the eggs are ready. The potatoes are not yet though. You guys, I am so upset. I was cracking my eggs into my dish with the potatoes. I started with the 6 that I showed you. And then I was like, oh, okay, I need more eggs than this. So I cracked them into the thing. They're store-bought eggs, so like with my farm fresh eggs, I'll crack them in a bowl and then when they're good, I'll dump them into the dish. But with store-bought eggs, I've never had an issue with that. I crack an egg and the whole thing is just liquid. The yolk was liquid and it smelled like butt. And I tried to get it out as fast as I could. Like I dumped it because I had the rest of the stuff like to the side. But I just wasted like a dozen eggs and an entire bag of potatoes on this because now the whole thing smells like butt and it's not good. Well, I didn't taste it because I don't want to if it smells like that. But yeah, so my whole breakfast is ruined and I'm just upset. Okay guys, so I finished Nessie and I'm getting ready to go to my in-laws house before I go to work, which is why I'm wearing my work shirt. But look at him. He's actually so huge in this. Can't even get them all on the camera, but look at the eyes. Look at him. I just love him. Okay guys, I just got home from work. It is now 9:10 p.m. and I want to show you what I finished today at my in-laws house before I went to work. So I got all of the legs added. So all of the bodies were done. I just closed them up and added the legs, tucked all the tails in, and I got 6 of these finished. Every color of the rainbow because why not? This is my Alfred the Ant pattern. He releases in just a couple of days, so he will be available by the time this video comes out, which I'm so excited about. I also finished all of my turtle bodies, so now I just have to make the shell and attach them all together, which is super exciting. Good morning guys, today is Saturday, March 29th, and it is not even 4 o'clock in the morning yet, and I'm gonna do my nails. I've been up since 3 because that's what time my husband got up for work this morning. And I couldn't go back to sleep. So here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint my nails. I'm gonna do a neutral color because I have drill next weekend, and then that way I don't have to take it off before next week. And then hopefully after next week I can do a different color because I got a couple new colors that I really like and I want to try those, but for now we're gonna stick with brown. Here's the before shot of my nails, and check in, it is 3:49. Okay guys, I finished my nails. It is 4:56, so it's been a solid hour. I watched Smart Money Happy Hour while I was painting my nails, and I do gel nails, so that's why it took so long. And I'm still pretty new at it, so doing like my painting my nails with my non-dominant side on my dominant side, I'm just like, it's bad. But it's gotten much better, so let me show you my nails. Here they are. I actually really love this color. I love how just neutral it is. Very basic, but we love her. All right, guys, it is 5:07, and I came back to my office. Also, I'm never gonna stop playing with them now that they're painted, but I am going to make the shells for my turtles and attach the bodies and the heads. So I've got all of my colors, which came out of my scrap bin right here. So I'm gonna get to that and I will update you guys as I get them done. Okay guys, so it is now 6:43 a.m. I finished all 9 of my little turtles. And I have one pattern test that I need to get done. It is a mallard. So I think I'm going to start on that. My kids will probably be waking up soon, so who knows how much of that I'll get done. But when they wake up, I will check back in with you guys to see how far I have gotten on the mallard. Alright guys, it is 7:07. Here's what I have done of the mallard. I did the little legs. I did not realize how itty bitty this was going to be in Parfait Chunky. And here is the wings and the beak. Look how tiny. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finish it, which will obviously be extremely quickly. I have to go get my baby because he just started crying and Spencer just woke up. Where are you, Bubba? There you are. Say hi. Spencer just woke up and came down here. So I'm gonna go get Carter and get our day started. The sun is just now starting to come up. I've been up for 4 hours now. And yeah, so far So good. Okay guys, so I just got dressed for the day. I'm gonna be going to a strong hit class at 10:30. So I have to leave my house in like 2 hours, around 9:30 or so. I say 9:30, it'll probably be like 9:45. That puts me getting there at 10:15. That lets me check my kids into the daycare, or babysitting, daycare, whatever. And then be out the class ready for 10:30. And I want to show you guys my outfit because I just got all this stuff on TikTok shop and I absolutely love it. So this is the shirt and the leggings. I really love these shirts actually. They're so, like the material is so thin, but like still good quality. And then the leggings are very, I mean the same, like really like they're not too thick, but they are so comfortable. Absolutely love this. I'm here for it. All right, you guys, so I will be leaving here in about 15 minutes or so to go to the gym. I just talked to my mom and I think I'm gonna meet up with her, but I wanted to show you, I did finish my mallard and here he is. He is so itty bitty. I love him, but yes, so tiny. I made him in Parfait Chunky with a 4mm hook. It's Mel's Crocheted Creations is the pattern designer, and that is a pattern that I'm testing for her right now. All right, guys, I already dropped my kids off in the kids' crunch room, and I just had to run out to my car because I forgot my hair tie and help my coworker out for a little bit because she's by herself, unfortunately. Anyways, I put my hair up, and I'm going into my class, which starts in 2 minutes. So I will see you guys after. Alright guys, so it is a little bit windy out here, but I told you I'd check in. The class was great. My legs hurt so bad. I did a class a couple days ago in the morning and my legs were already hurting, so there's that. But anyways, now we're at the park with the kids, and by we, I mean me and my mother. So we'll check in later on today as I'm at a red light right now. But I just have to say, my mom and I just walked over 2.5 miles, which was great. We had a lot of good conversations, very good mental health day. I am heading home now. I'm gonna be making a fried chicken and probably some fries, maybe some mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, I don't know. I'm gonna make some stuff tonight for dinner, but we have had an amazing day so far. Okay, so I just got home. I'm going to grab my mail right now because apparently we're supposed to get like tornadoes tonight. Well, I mean, clearly the weather's not amazing, but yeah, I guess we're supposed to get tornadoes tonight. And I had a package delivered yesterday. That's really the reason. It has nothing to do with the tornadoes. But yeah, apparently we're on like a couple day watch of tornadoes or something like that. Okay guys, it's only been like 2 seconds since I've come back in my house, but I changed back into my pajamas that you saw me in this morning, and I wanted to show you what I got in my package. So I plan to use this for like surface crocheting moss and like algae and stuff on dragons, and like I was thinking about my manatees. I thought that would be cute, but that's what this is. So initial quality test, this stuff is like really soft. It's actually a little bit thicker than I thought it was going to be. I would say comparable to like blanket yarn in thickness wise if you were to actually crochet with it. But I love it. I also wanted to show you guys, so while I was out today, I stopped at my aunt's house and she is moving and she's getting rid of a lot of things, and one of the things that she gets a lot is purses. And I told her, I said, well, if you have any purses, just let me know. Like, I'd love to see them and take what you don't want. Or, like, see if I want any of the ones, whatever. Because she had asked me if I wanted anything. And look at this beauty. She's Kate Spade. That's an expensive purse. Okay, guys, I am making dinner now. I think I already told you I'm doing crispy chicken. So let me show you what I am doing to make it, and then I can share the recipe too if you want. Here is, I don't know what it's called, but all the chicken is gonna soak in here. It's just egg and milk. It's gonna soak for a minimum of 30 minutes, but I think I might soak it for an hour. It's not gonna hurt it. So probably soak it for about an hour, and Then I'm gonna make a little mixture in here. It's gonna be flour and some seasonings. And then after it's done soaking, I'll take it and I'll put it in the flour mixture, and then I'll put it back in the egg mixture, and then back in the flour mixture. And that's how you get extra crispy chicken tenders. Found it from a guy on TikTok, and here is the recipe. Here's my recipe card. There's the ingredients and the instructions. Also, it says from the kitchen of Addison Murphy. I only put that because I do not know who the guy was on TikTok that I found it from. Okay, I'm gonna show you the before and the after of the chicken. Here's the before, and here is the after, and then we've got batch number 2 cooking now. Okay guys, so I'm about to go to bed, but we've got thunderstorms about to roll in, and I want to show you this lightning out here. It's crazy. Okay, well, the video was really bad because of the lights on people's houses, but I tried. Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, the 30th, March 30th, and I am getting ready to go to church. I slept in today. I woke up at 7, which honestly probably needed since I woke up at 3 yesterday. Evens out. Basically, I woke up at 5 both days, right? Anyways, I'm going to be getting ready for church here soon, and who knows what we'll do with the rest of our day. All right, guys, it is now 1:22. The ant pattern has been released. I'm so excited. I started working on some kitties because, okay, so let me tell you what I have left to do in my list. I need to make 12 kitties. So I made one yesterday and started a second one. I need to make 3 strawberry chunky boys and 5 normal ones. So like colored top, normal body, or red top with the white spots. And then I need to finish the 2 dragon heads that I started. And this one actually has a horn. I still need to make one more horn, but it's like this. And then this one's gonna have roses on it. I might do a brown spiral on this horn, but I'm thinking I might not do the spiral on this one. I think I might just do the brown and kind of sew it on so I can add little spikes to it because it's gonna be roses. So I'm thinking I'll do like, I don't know, I might do it the same as I did my sunflower one where there's just 2. There's like one on the horn and one like here or something. Not 100% sure yet, but I will figure that out. And then the only other thing I need to do on my list is my keychains, which again, I am pretty sure I already told you guys, but I want to do 66 of them. 66 more of them to have 100 total because I already have others. And I don't think I showed you guys, but I did fill up all my mystery boxes with the items that I made. I just have to get those all closed, get the Velcro pieces on, and put the question mark stickers on them. It is now 2:06, and I have made 2 of these. One of them I had already made yesterday. And I started on a black one. So I have 3 of the light gray, and I think on these ones I'm going to try to embroider a couple stripes just in some dark gray. And then I'm going to do 3 all black. I'm going to do 3 orange, and on these ones I might also do stripes, but I haven't decided yet. And then I'll do 3 dark gray, like plain dark gray as well. So I'll keep you all updated. I'll probably check in once my kids wake up to see where I'm at. Okay, so it's only been a couple minutes, but my baby just woke up. I finished the kitty. Obviously, I still have to add eyes and do the noses and everything on all of them, but I am gonna go get him. Okay, guys, please don't mind this medicine on my lip. Just ignore it. I decided I'm going to try to close up all these boxes. I've got the, whatever these are called, the Velcro adhesives, and I've got the question mark stickers to add to them all. Also, there is 4 empty spaces here because I'm pretty sure I have 4 more mystery boxes in my garage somewhere. I just haven't found them yet. But I haven't looked really. Like, I haven't gone through all my market stuff from the last one. Which I will be doing that soon. He's just sitting here being a little punk. But that's why there's 4 spots. And if for some reason I can't find them, then I'll just make 4 more. That's not that big of a deal. So I only have 9 of 32 done. And my baby has already taken and ripped up 2 of my... Well, I gave him one of the boxes that he ripped to continue ripping. But he keeps coming over and trying to grab them and keep ripping them up. And now I've got 2 boxes that are ruined. Money wasted. Hi guys, today is Monday, March 31st. It is 5:30 in the morning. I am going to continue working on the cats that I was doing last night. Sorry, I've got the ant on my mind because I released the pattern yesterday. I finished all of my mystery boxes yesterday, so I just still have to find the 4 that are out in my garage somewhere. I have all of my market stuff out there, but it's like not organized at all, so I need to do that at some point in the next couple of weeks before the Tulip Festival on the 12th and 13th of April. So I think I showed you guys, but I do have 4 of these done. I have 3 of these ones, and I just finished, and this one was the other black one I did, so I'm gonna do 2 more of these, and then the dark gray and the orange. So I will check in with you guys here in a bit. Alright, so I finished the black ones. So I did 2 of those, and then I did a little orange one. I still have 2 more orange ones and 3 dark gray ones that I need to do, but I'm getting kind of bored right now, so I think I'm gonna move on to my dragon. I have 1 more horn I need to make, and then I will work on details. Okay, so here is what we have done on the dragon. I think I'm gonna do dark red spikes here. I'm gonna add the roses. My youngest just woke up, you can't hear him. And then I'm gonna add the same brown color kind of around here, hopefully a little spiky since rose bushes are like spiky. But I just added the ears. I think he is turning out so cute so far. Just love it. Hello guys, it is now 2:08 p.m. I had an in-home appointment with our like parents as teachers program for my kiddos, and I finished the dragon head, so let me show you that. Here it is. I really love how this one turned out. Obviously these are little tendrils that hang down. I really like how I wrapped this one above the eye like that. Here's the one I'll be working on next, but I think I'm gonna go back to working on the kitties or actually gluing in some eyes. These are the ones I have done already. This one might be my favorite though. So there's those. I have 2 more that I need to do. But for now, I think I am gonna glue eyes and update my spreadsheet. Just want to show you guys what I'm about to do. So I've got this bucket down here, and it's all full of the things I've been making, and then these ones don't have their eyes glued in. And then these ones just need to be put on my spreadsheet, which is right here. So I just want to show you guys how I do my spreadsheet, which I'm sure I've shown before, but I want to show again. So here I have the item, the quantity of the item, the price of each individual item, and then the total price. So quantity times the price. And then the sold category is to mark down at my events. So I'll print this and I'll just mark tallies here. And then when you scroll all the way to the bottom, and then I make sure I put these in alphabetical order too. Very important. So currently I have 486 items in my bags, which totals to $8,096 in inventory. So here's everything I have to glue eyes on and price. Alright guys, so I finished my basket. I'm about to dump them into my bag here. This is bag number 4. The other 3 are filled to the top. Here we go. My favorite part. Here's the bag. Definitely not full. I'm hoping to have it full by the time the event is, but I kind of doubt it at this point. So also spreadsheet update. Now I have 514 items with a total of $8,633 in inventory, which definitely not bad, not complaining, but my goal is 10,000. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to prep 1,500 in inventory in the next 2 weeks. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll be like insane and do it, but my guess is probably not. So now I'm gonna continue making my little Kiki kitties that I had taken a break from earlier because I started working on that dragon. I also wanted to tell you guys, so the things that I like watch when I'm crocheting most of the time is SWF Beach Life. Her videos are so good, and I'm just learning all the names of different seashells. And I've got a little collection of seashells myself too that people have sent me, my friends, and I did a little trade with a lovely lady on Instagram as well. All right, it is now almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. My youngest should be waking up from his nap any minute. It's usually right around 4. And I did make 2 more orange kitties, so now I just have 3 dark gray ones to do. After that, I'll have to do all the eyes, the noses, and then the stripes if I actually end up doing those on the cats. And then after that, I think I will just have the dragon heads, the keychains, and the chunky mushroom boys to finish for my list, which is so exciting because that means I can make whatever the heck I want to make after that. Okay guys, so I'm about to make my favorite dinner. It is currently 5:02 p.m. My husband gets off work at 6, so he'll be home around 6:30 or so. And I want to show you guys what I'm making because it is one of my absolute favorite quick and easy meals. It is baked macaroni. You literally don't have to do a single thing, and I'm going to show you guys how to make it because it's way easy. So first we're gonna preheat our oven to 375, and then 1 pound of dry noodles in here. Next we are going to use just under the whole bag. The only thing we need to leave left in this bag is enough to sprinkle on the top. So this is all I have left, and then whole container of cottage cheese. This is a 24-ounce one. And then you just have to trust me because I know it looks disgusting. So it looks like this, and I'm gonna mix it around. Okay, so now it looks like this. Next, we dumped an entire thing of chicken broth in there. This is 32 ounces. And again, I know it doesn't look appetizing, but please trust me. This is what it should look like. I promise, it's gonna be good. Now we are going to sprinkle the rest of the cheese on top, add little splats of butter, some salt and pepper, and then pop it in the oven for about 50 minutes. And that cooks the noodles. It lets all the stuff soak in. It's so delicious. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I promise it actually looks delicious when it's finished cooking. I know the pre-cook does not look good though. And here is my recipe card in case you guys are curious in making it yourself. So this is what it should look like right before you put it in the oven. Also, my favorite thing to eat mac and cheese with is little Smokies. I get these ones at Aldi. They're delicious. I just realized those ones are called cocktail sausages and not little Smokies, but same thing. So here's the mac and cheese, and then the little Smokies or the cocktail sausages. Okay guys, I have not done really anything else crochet wise. My hair is a mess. I just watched a movie. It's called The Twister, I think. It's the Netflix documentary about the Joplin tornado, and it was pretty good. My husband and I watched it while we ate dinner, and we just got the kids up to bed. We're going to bed now. We both have work in the morning, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning guys, it is Tuesday, April 1st at 5:14 a.m. I have to leave for work by 6:45 so I can drop my kids off with my mother and father-in-law. But I do want to make my other 3 kitties before I leave. That's my goal. So I'll update you guys here in just a little bit. All right guys, it is 6:02. I finished all 3 of these kitties. They take me about 15 minutes, 15-ish minutes to make. Probably about 20 after I add the face and everything. So now I'm gonna just kind of get ready for work, figure it out from there. Okay guys, I just got to work. I don't have any kids in here yet, but I will check in with y'all after I get off. Hey guys, so I just got home and it's been a wild day. It's been wild with the dogs and the kids. Okay guys, it is currently 6 o'clock. I've been working on this dragon pretty much since 4, but like I've had to stop and do a few things. So like it wasn't straight through, but like a lot of it. We watched the Mufasa movie, really good. But here is the dragon. I actually really love it. I was so stumped on what colors to do the horns, the tendrils, and the like little spikes, but I'm super loving it, and the eyes are orange. But that is what we have in total. In total, these trophy dragon heads take me, I want to say, like upwards of 5 to 6 hours possibly, especially like the rose and the sunflower one, since they've got like the extra stuff. But just the basic, I'd say around 4 or 5, but the others like 6-ish. But like they're really cool. I'm sorry, this is so cool. Please enjoy this clip of us doing the cookie challenge with my toddler.
We're gonna explain it to you, alright? We're gonna lift this up, okay? Let's see what Daddy got, okay? Daddy got a cookie.
Daddy got 1 cookie.
Well, hold on. Okay, I got 1. Okay.
Can you lift
yours up? Let's see what you got.
I got 2.
You got 2. Okay, let's see what Mommy got. Mommy didn't get a cookie.
Mommy didn't get any cookies.
No, it's not. What if I get?
Where's mine?
It's in my
Daddy got 1 cookie. And Spencer got 2 cookies.
here. Eat it.
Yeah, that's an idea.
What about yours?
I got 2. I lift mine up. I lift that.
Alright.
Cheers, buddy. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, April 2nd. We're having some pretty severe weather right now. We're in like, I don't know if we're really on a tornado watch, but I'm watching like some meteorologists on Facebook and stuff, and they're like, just be careful, tornadoes could pop up. So just watching that. I think we're in the clear. We're pretty much on the back end of like the time frame that he had given for that. Anyways, I just wanted to check in because I am going to embroider all the little noses on these kitties and see what the stripes look like. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do them for sure, not yet, but I think that they would be pretty cute. If in my head they're cute, but like I don't know if they'll be cute on this. Anyways, that's all. I just wanted to check in with you guys and say good morning. Also, please don't judge my nightgown. I will be changing later in the day, but I absolutely love it. It's from Walmart. It's way soft and super cozy, so highly recommend. All right, guys, so it is now about 6 o'clock in the morning. I finished all my embroidering. I was going really slow. I definitely could have did this faster. So here's my 2 plain ones, and then I've got 2 more of each color, but I have them down here in my basket. And then I did embroider some stripes on the gray and the orange one, and I think that that looks really, really cute. Up next, I have no idea what I'm gonna do because I don't really have a whole lot of motivation to do much. Okay guys, so one of the things that was on my list to make was Madeline Mayco's like baby body style animals, and originally I would have done those in Sweet Snuggles Light, but I already have 4 in Sweet Snuggles Light, and I believe it's 4 cows, either in this colorway or it's 3 of these and 1 Highland. So I'm making 4 more, but I think I'm gonna make them all this like jumbo size. All right, guys, I finished the jumbo cow. She's such a cutie pie. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna make next, but I will let you know. Okay, so I decided to make a goblin, and these are actually the same colors I used to make the last one, and it's so cute. This is the main color, this is the color of the dots, and then, or the spots on it, and then this is the horn color. So these are the colors together. I love them, and I will show you guys when I finish him. All right, it is now 2:30, and this little goblin is done. Okay, so now I'm gonna start on my strawberry themed like chunky boys. I need to make 3 of them, and then I'll make the normal ones, but I think I'm just gonna start with the dark pink hats. I'll make those 3 and then figure out what to do from there. All right, it's now 5:48, and I finished the hats for the other like 5 regular ones, but I don't think I'm gonna do the bodies today because I'm kind of bored of it. I don't know, I've just been kind of bored of crocheting in general, but here's what I did. And then obviously you saw the cow and the goblin. So I'm not sure what else to do. Okay guys, I am probably done crocheting after this, but I made a dozen bee wings, so enough for 6 bees. And those are going over here in my pile, and it's like a sitting bee. It's a free pattern on Instagram by Family Crochets, and I was finally influenced by Stitches by Pappy. She made these in her last video, and I really love them, so I'm making them for the first time, and I'm super excited to be doing so. But yeah, I think I'm probably done for today. I've been crocheting for a few hours, so time to go be useful in my house. So you guys, I just thought this was so funny. I was looking at my watch, and it says I've done over 15,000 steps today. Over 7 miles. Tell you what, I haven't left my house. I was all crocheting. Just thought that was funny, and I would love to know if your guys' watches do the same thing, or if mine's just updated. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, April 3rd. It is 5:14 a.m. I have work at 8, so I have to leave my house around 7 to 7:10. I am going to try to get done as much as I can crochet-wise. I'm going to start on these and finish the bodies of what I can. So hopefully I'm able to finish all of those. Fingers crossed for me. But yeah, that's what I'm up to this morning, and I'm really hoping that I can get them done. I tell you what, guys, I am like wildly motivated by crossing things off of this list. But I went through and I wrote everything down here, just the last few things, so I don't miss anything. So I need to make 2 more of those baby bodies that I made yesterday. 6 bees, which I made the wings. I want to make 12 sea stars. And then I gotta finish these 8 chunky boys, 2 more dragon heads, and then the keychains. And I know I've already told you guys 100 times, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I started these at 5:17. It is now 5:48. I finished these 3, and now I'm going to move on to the regular ones. All right, it is now 6:10, and I finished the 2 with the colored bodies, and now I only have 3 more to do, and these ones will all have white bodies. So it is now 6:40. I did finish these last 3. I really love them. I think this pattern is so fun. It's a free pattern on Instagram by Chunky Crochet. Anyways, I'm gonna put tuck the tails in. I don't know what this was. That's funny. I'm gonna tuck the tails in. I'm gonna put eyes on them, and then I'm gonna put them in my basket. And I gotta leave in like 20-some minutes, so I might try to make 1 bee because I haven't made the pattern yet, and I really want to. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, I'm about to leave for work, but instead of making the bee, I made the stems for the little strawberries, and then I'll just have to embroider this. But it is 7 o'clock, so I have to leave. But I did finish putting the eyes on all these little guys. All right, guys, so I just got home from work. Yeah. And I'm about to start making some bees. My internet keeps like going off, and I'm so irritated about it. So my husband's at an interview, Fingers crossed. Super exciting. And that's about all that's going on now. All right, guys, so I almost finished the bees. I have all of the bodies made. I added the antennas. I have all the wings made, and I sewed the wings onto 2 of them. So I have 4 that still need completely assembled, and I'm hoping to get that done tomorrow before I leave for drill. So let me show you. And I still have to get these tails tucked in, but this is what they look like. They are just the cutest little things with the antennas. Don't you just love that? But anyways, this is where I'm going to close out this week's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. If you made it to the end, why don't we comment a little bee emoji? Let me know if you guys are enjoying the videos, what you would like to see next. I would love to hear any sort of feedback. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that little bell notification if you want to get notified every time that I post. Thank you guys again so much for sticking around, and we will see you guys next time.